My position at DEP is a new position. It was created, I've been there actually, this is 1 year. Tuesday was my 1-year anniversary with the state, with the goal that every time we make a policy or we implement a new rule or we're thinking about advancing legislative action, that we do it through a lens of sustainability. And my role is to make sure everyone understands what that means. So originally people said, why do we have economic growth in DEP? That's not part of DEP's core mission. I don't get it. Sustainability requires that we balance certain things. Things we need to balance all the time are economic growth with our role as environmental stewards and the impact it has on social equity. Those three things are what allows us to advance in a sustainable manner, and that's what we're promoting for a sustainable state in New Jersey. Now that's combined economic growth and green energy because our goal in growing the state and an important industry cluster in the future of the state is in the area of green energy. We are separated from any of the permitting or the regulation or the enforcement within DEP. Our role is to be the proactive outreach, to work with stakeholders, to work with folks who drive economic growth in the state, and to help them to do it in a sustainable manner. And we work with many, many different facets of community in the state. We do a lot of work with business. We have a tremendous program we're working on right now to help green New Jersey's businesses. So you hear a lot of times that larger companies now have sustainability officers. Large companies have resources where they can do things more than the small mom and pops can. What's really great is that large companies are moving toward a green initiative in terms of how they do business. There's a phrase called sustainable return on investment, and what that means is that to your bottom line, if you are a green business, the impacts you're going to have are going to reap back to you because you're going to have healthier employees, you're going to have a healthier work environment, that's going to save you money, and in the end, you're helping the environment. And again, you can see how those three areas, economic growth and environmental stewardship and social equity, all work together in green business. A big part of green business is how do you, shrink your product so that you're not creating so much waste into our waste stream in the state. So working with business is very important, and particularly because that impacts the quality of our water in the state in addition to the quality of our air. So we have a lot going on in terms of how we work with business around sustainability. Sustainable Jersey is a program where municipalities are invited to go through different criteria in order to be recognized as a sustainable community. And again, these three areas, how are they doing it to economics, environment, and social equity? And municipalities are signing up every day to be a part of this. That's very, very important because your quality of life starts right at home. And so municipalities now have green teams that work on opportunities to make sure that their local community where they live is going to be a healthy one. So it's really important that we continue to get, your feedback on things like Barnegat Bay, your ideas on sustainability, and how DEP can be a partner in that, not a hindrance to what you're doing, but a partner and proactive. How do we advance sustainability? And how do we make sure that going forward, we're working together for the quality of your ocean, your beaches, your island, and your bay?